My name's Rita Hickman, and I'm owner of Inside and Inspire Massage in McHenry. And I am with Patty Horton. And could you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Patty Horton. I'm with Inner Eye Connections. I'm a medium, I'm a trance medium, and I'm a spiritual teacher. And I've been working with my gifts for over 35 years.
Well, very cool. I haven't heard different parts of your story. So could you tell me and tell everybody else?
Okay, a little bit about me. When I was 8 years old, I had my first vision. It was in my bedroom from my grandmother. It was very spooky. I didn't understand it. I went to my mother and told her what had happened. I thought I was going to die and burn in hell. And she said it was a dream because I was raised Catholic, but it's okay. I love my Catholic religion, and I just moved throughout life after that, and I knew a lot of things about a lot of people and about the world, but I just was a cool little kid who knew a lot of things and didn't think much of it. And at 18, I sat with my first medium. Her name was Kathy Contos. She's passed away now, and when I sat with her, I said, oh my God, this is what I'm supposed to do. So for 10 years, books were my teacher. I hid underneath the radar, flew low, didn't let nobody know what I was doing, and by the time I was 28, I sat with my first teacher. Her name was Miss Jackie, and life was different and changed, and miraculous things happened.
So you said you were closed down for a little bit, and then you opened back up. What is that all about?
I would say I wasn't really closed down. I just was told that these things were dreams. They weren't real because I was Catholic. So I wasn't really closed down. Just didn't know what I was yet. And I liked it that way. It probably was the best blessing and gift I could have ever had.
How come?
Because there was no pressure. There was no pressure of, you know this, and we're going to develop you, and there was no pressure. And so I just got to be a kid, and I got to let my spiritual heart shine through myself as a child.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it was a blessing.
So you're going to be doing a program on soul cards. So what are soul cards?
Soul cards are cool. We're going to do soul card series, 2 decks, 1 class. You can choose whichever deck you want. Soul cards are a really unique little deck of cards. This is my original deck I've had for 24 years. What they do is they help us to tune into our own intuition, the wisdom of our own soul's voice, along with the influence of our spirit guides and teachers who guide and direct us on a daily basis, because we all have a team that works with us.
So how have you used soul cards?
I've used soul cards when they fell off the shelf at me 24 years ago. Soul cards became a key. They became a part of my life. They became a healthy marriage. They loved and nurtured me and supported me through all things in life. I was able to access information when I came across a difficult situation in my life, or when I wanted an answer to something and I wanted it now. I would use the soul cards, and the soul cards would assist me in gaining that information.
So give me one example of how they helped you when you were in a tough time.
When I job, for instance, in the middle of a job, in the middle of a crisis, why is this happening to me? What is going on here? And so I would lay out the cards, and throughout the years, Spirit has taught me how to use them. I have a unique spread that I'm going to teach everybody. I'm going to teach you how to read from a past, present, and future tense, mind, body, and soul. So it's really very cool. And I would lay the cards out and let them tell a story. And they would guide me through to help me understand where I was in it, what was going on, what were the influences from the past, and how, if I progressed through it, what the future had to offer me. But everything else was up to me. Either I followed the guidance or I didn't. And if I didn't follow the guidance, I got a spanking.
So you got out of your head
and
into your heart, so you could see a bigger picture of what was going on.
Absolutely.
Is there anything that you really remember that was a tough situation for you that you're like, oh?
No, not anything specific, because I've been working with them for so long and they've just become a part of my life. Today, every day, I'll pull a card. I call them my old friend. It's like, say, if they sit for a little while, I'll pick them up and say, hello, old friend. And I'll just shuffle the cards and I'll lay them out and I'll channel a message. And the message is beautiful. And
so
each
it gives
time,
you guidance.
Absolutely. And each time I channel, I'm amazed at what comes through. And the cards become the cue. They become the calling card, right? So they become the calling card to the universe. I need information, and the spirit guides come in and say, okay, let's go.
So what's the difference between soul cards and tarot cards?
Well, tarot cards have rules, right? We have upside down cards, right side up cards, cups, wands, swords. What is the other one? Fire?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But they became complicated. And then you had a cheat sheet. There's no cheat sheet with soul cards. There's no book to reflect on. It all comes from you. You have to dive into your own intuition, because all of us are different. And all of our information is personal to our soul's blueprint.
So
that
you
we carry
really
within us.
become more connected with yourself, more whole. You hear more parts of yourself. You hear your higher self.
Absolutely, all things, all things.
So you
And
become much more integrated.
it's a great way to tap in and tune into your own intuition, and it's a great way to tap in and tune into the spirit world if you're curious.
So
And
you said the cards had found you.
the cards had found me. I was in a spiritual store. I was 31, I think. And I was walking through the store, and this deck of cards fell off the top shelf. And I picked it up and looked at them, put them back up there, shoved them way up there, walked away, came back by, and the cards fell down again. I'm like, what the heck is with these stupid cards? So I put them back up on the shelf, walked back by, the cards fell off again, and the lady says, you better buy those. And I said, what for? And she says, somebody wants you to have those cards. So I took the cards home, bought the cards, took them home, opened it up to see what they were about, and found out that there was no book inside. And all there were these beautiful pictures and images, and said, oh boy, what have I got myself into? And I began working with them and understood why I needed to have them.
Did you ever ask who wanted you to have them?
No, I really didn't care.
Oh, okay, cool.
You know why? Because when we get into all of those mechanics of who wanted me to have it, why do you want me to have it, what do you look like, why are you here with me, then we lose the essence of what we're supposed to learn on a soul's level.
Okay.
Because it doesn't really matter what the spirit world looks like. They don't care about all that. They care about you understanding their energy and their influence and understanding their voice.
Okay.
So that's the cool part about it. I've always been the kind of person that I really didn't care what my spirit guide looked like, because when they wanted to reveal themselves to me, I will know exactly who's working with me if they want me to see them. But they don't care about you seeing them. That's a human experience. That's a human desire.
I think a lot of us feel that way, that the messages come when we're ready and when we need them, and we don't worry about it the rest of the time.
Absolutely.
That's very cool.
Mhm.
So Patty's going to be coming to Inside and Inspired to do a soul card series, and we certainly hope that you can join us. You can drop in for one or do all of them, and
Yes.
I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Yes, please. I'm really looking forward to meeting everybody.
Bye.